Hello, traders. Welcome to the stream. FOMC meeting today, Jerome Powell, and interest rates increased again, and not much volatility today. I mean, a little bit intraday, but if you're looking at the daily, which are right on your screen for the S&P 500, like the spider, actually, if you could believe it, the highest daily candle close since April 4th, 2022, so a fresh 52-week high. Intraday as well, barely, but still rivaling the levels from July 19th and yesterday. Wild though how you had this like potential very real reversal, and not gonna happen. So back above a resistance, you can see right there, September 2021. So you've re-broken out, I guess. I mean, you did that like a couple days ago, but and I just like kind of, like we have Ethereum, just a conceptualized uptrend here, nearing overbought territory of the uptrend itself. Higher highs, higher lows. All right. So just have had this up. So let's go to Bitcoin. Rallied today, some, but like 275 points, really just nothing. I mean, just another day, very little price action, but at least it's above 28,800, which is the weekly support resistance. So that's good. That's about it, really. Ethereum in its own uptrend, just very little movement, up 1%. Okay, cool. It looks great. I mean, really, if we were lucky enough to get 1750 for an entry for a trade setup, that'd be great. If not, all right. If you never receive that level, the top of the uptrend's like 2,400 at this point. So, but it's $2,000. I mean, Bitcoin's got to break 31K. Ethereum's got to break 2,000. And those things have not happened yet. And it's just months upon months of just waiting for something. Yeah, this is probably the most boring crypto market in history. So if you're still here, congratulations. Wow. You might be a masochist. Okay. I'm just knocking these out. BNB, what they're opening in their exchange in Japan or something, up 0.72%. It doesn't look anything like Bitcoin. Ethereum is garbage technically right now. And that's it. No change. It's the same price it was at June 11th. It's about to be August. Cool. Do we even need to look at these anymore? Just stop looking at crypto forever until something changes. XRP. Just sideways. After yesterday, I'm holding 67 cents and probably heading to 76 cents again. Okay, cool. Comp, let's look at comp. That's up 14% today. Actually did something. Oh, higher low getting put in. Wow. After all-time lows, a massive rally to $80. No break. But if you do break that, you could be looking at 110 fast. Top performer, at least on this watch list. Cool. Oh, God, no wonder. Hold on a sec. I hope you're having a good day, though. I mean, this is par for the course for crypto. Very little opportunity for the swing trader. It's been that way for a long time. All the opportunity's been on stocks. So that's where where my attention is. We could look at total that's just like, at a resistance. Okay, cool. There's total, no change ever again. Never gonna move. Just frozen, stuck in time. I don't know. 1.149 trillion, no change from yesterday. Just still trying to hang on to this level from 2021. That's it. That's riveting stuff, man.
I like turtles.
Okay, KNC up 8% today, and you got to wonder here, pulling some sort of KSM situation, didn't really bottom out. Like, it got the bids came in before the ice line was ever tested at 33 to 37 cents. Not once, but twice, and a nice rally off that level. This was a short trade setup that hit a couple of the targets. The third target was down here, but just that happens. You're not going to hit all of them. So it was successful, just, 66% successful. So yeah, anyway, I mean, just maybe this is bottoming out. But the trend's still awful. The good news is back above the 200-day simple moving average. Okay. Breaking above 69.5 cents. Very real. This is a real level on KNC being breached. They could take you to 90 cents. History shows us.
Can you check out
that's
Mara?
Probable.
Thanks. Is NY a big asshole or is that a myth?
Just depends, man. Thousand Mountains, it's like mixed feelings. New York gave me a lot of love, right? I mean, the city itself kind of intoxicated me. Like, I know if you don't have resources, it'd be terrible, awful. I'm like blessed. So like I was able to do a lot of things that people normally can't do. And yeah, so for me personally, it was good, but I could understand. I mean, like it's very dirty because there are so many people that are walking. There's so much time. I just was fascinated with just, you know, every street you walk down, there's like a main character per, you know, like there's so many like, you know, tenants in a building, and all of them, who knows how many generations there have been businesses there. And it's like there's a story of an entrepreneur from 100 years ago or 50 years ago or 20 years ago. They like started something and it's blossomed into a business and successful, and it's probably been passed down for generations. I think it's just really cool. You really, if you're looking, you can see like the American spirit so hardcore in that regard. Just capitalism everywhere. It's so much. It's amazing. I do love that about it. But that's just how I am. So, but you know, like the downside is, again, it's just super expensive, and I just can't imagine how most people can even afford it. Like they can't. Who can live on that little island, Manhattan? Yes, I was in Central Park and saw a rat, you know, but I also saw it's beautiful, you know, in a lot of ways. So just, yeah, it's the good and the bad, man. XLM, you know, doing really well today. That back test of 14 cents holding, engulfing today, running up to 16, 18. This is the major zone. Like breaking 17 cents, it's going to turn into a huge run to 24 cents. If market participants, the buyers, can take out the supply that is at the 16, 17 cent level. So there's just, you can see the history, the historical price action above 17 cents. Normally number go up a lot. So upside potential above 17 cents, I mean, minimum 41% all the way up to like 70+%. So all happening at those magical areas, right? The bubble popped, you are in despair. And what could be going on now in XLM and XRP is this disbelief phase where the whole psychology chart, you know, we're talking about the Wall Street psychology chart, has concluded. And you're at this point where people just don't believe that the reversal has begun. This rally will fail like all the rests. But you're just on the cusp of another major breakout. Okay, there's just so much, there's been so much chop, I know. There was like this local level that was range bound. It was really nice. Last year. All over the place. But yeah, good to see XLM catching some bids. Any sell-off, I mean, just imagine, like the trend is now like you're in an uptrend now because you're now making consecutive higher highs, higher lows. So any sell-off that happens is going to most likely be a higher low, pivot, and run again, and probably make a higher high. Not bad. Chainlink's up today. Ooh, buyers defending 730. This is not a joke. All right, look. There's very little data historically here, but it's this one spot I've had plotted for years. September of 2020 was a massive reversal, right, that happened. And buyers today are defending it. And you can see some really nice price action. So anything above 760 long enough, you would think a good target's 960, 955, right, the top of this rectangle after that false bearish breakdown. But the first formal test of key levels from 3 and 4 years ago. So Chainlink got a good day. Grown man, you know, the mirrors, YFI look good. No, again, YFI could be a weekly double bottom. Yeah. Where it's like you have the M shape completed and it's just second low. Look, you're doing what Ethereum, oh my God, think about it like this. Okay. On the weekly, you're doing what Ethereum did after Black Saturday, June 18th, 2022. That was the bottom. But then like these two higher lows get put in, but they're equal. I think we talked about this on New York. I don't think my data saved here. You just think about, I bet Scott Carney would sign off on this. He would co-sign on this idea where the M shape completed here, right? You see it, and it's type 1, type 2. So the Andromeda Galaxy 18,000 plus, that's still on the menu. All the buyers have to do is breach this one level of 74.50, and you're going right back to this 11,000, 14,000 target area. There's just nothing here. So it was good at the beginning of the year. A nice run, almost to hit that C target, that aggressive target for harmonics. But then not enough to sold off, buyers relent, the sellers come in, and now confirming accumulation on YFI, confirming it. Because these two lows are higher than the initial low from, again, that was Black Saturday. Historic day. So I would say this is quite possibly incredible. And it's all happening at a level you dream of. I mean, at 98, 99% retrace. Yep. It's a sweet spot. This is where some crazy stuff can happen. This is like AMC lost 88+% of its value. It had broken like this supply line that goes back years, and it's like, well, I don't know how long it's going to take to play out, but this is where the stupid, ridiculous stuff happens. Where you just pumps on a news-driven catalyst. Yep. So I would not give up on YFI. This one looks, if it was good in January, it's better now. On the weekly. Wow. All right. Not much else doing much today. So not really worth looking at. But dude, that's interesting. So I'll show you, right? The whole thing. It's like a triple bottom almost, right? They don't have to be identical triple bottoms. But you got the low and the two lows. So let me show you what's the when I was just comparing it to Ethereum on the daily back like 13 months ago. Let me show you here. You just, it's almost uncanny. I mean, it's like, there it is. Same situation that YFI is in, but on a more significant time scale. So you see what was in store for Ethereum after that second low here. Really third low, but these two lows higher than this low. You know how these fractals go, man. They can play out like crazy, you know. All right, so go to the Dow Jones here. Highest daily candle close on the Dow Jones Industrial since February 9th of last year. Hitting and testing a very real resistance right around the same. It is the exact same peak the spider is testing. So the Dow Jones is like caught up to the same resistance relative. Okay. It was like the same day this peak was put in, Dow Jones and S&P. So you're at it. Like the next target, if say the buyers are able to overtake this level of supply, then you're looking at 36,580. How about that? An inverse head and shoulders-esque continuation. You don't see them very often, do you? But yeah, I mean, it was over for the sellers when buyers defended the key inflection top point, right? Not once, but twice. That engulfing Marbazu. It's been number go up ever since. It is beautiful. So the NASDAQ is just slightly below. It's just testing this very real level. February 2021, May 2021, July 2021, October 2021. All right, so not really broken. I mean, so okay. So just so the Dow Jones testing the same level. So the S&P rebroke its level today. The NASDAQ, Dow Jones are just testing these very real levels. Okay, so the Russell 2000, the IWM, down a little bit after hours, but had a decent day. It was the second highest daily candle close since February. Clearly, undeniably, the worst performing index fund of them, but this is the one with the small caps and a lot of losers that don't make any money anyway. So I think 40% of assets on the Russell 2000 do not make money. So you're just $200 was like, if you're above 188, $200 eventually, and you're getting close. And if you break that, then 209, 213, that's a huge level. So maybe catch up, maybe a rotation out of the mega caps into the small caps. Definitely could see that happening. these overextended runs on big tech, like Microsoft, right? Apple. I mean, all of them, right? They've been killing it. And a lot of the smaller cap stocks have been showing really nice technical developments. You know it, man. Clothing retail, what? Yeah. Oh yeah, aliens, bro. Aliens, they found bionics, or what was it? What did he say? Some word that he made up? I don't know. He was saying, yeah, they found like humanoids, or extraterrestrials. That's what they said. The dude said, he said it at the testimony today. I mean, you don't need a human to tell you. Based on mathematics, based on knowing and being cognizant and aware of how large our universe is, which we can't because it's that large, the observable universe, and we exist, you know, there are aliens out there. We don't need to find a alien spaceship and some dude needs to tell us in Congress. Okay, we don't need that. It's like a mathematical certainty. There's life out there outside of this planet. Yeah. But then it's like, okay, well then there's life out there and there's a universe, observable universe, but outside our universe, there's probably like multiverses. There's probably tons of other universes. And there's probably galaxies of universes, and there's probably universes of universes. Get wrecked, dude. You'll never be able to comprehend all of it. It's crazy, right? Oil, yeah, I mean, doing
long
okay.
boomer stocks, Home Depot, oil, etc. Also long coin because of Brian Charmstrong.
Brian Charmstrong. It's Brian with an I. Greg P, thank you. How would you like it if someone spelled your name G-R-A-G, Greg? What's up, Greg? Greg. Something. Thank you. Gold still back above 1963. Doing fine, just fine, as the US dollar is not doing well for good reason. Silver, good day. Back above 24.84. The target of the trade setup is $26 and change up here. That next inflection point. All based on crazy stuff that was happening at a very real level with seller exhaustion evident. It was real. It was real seller exhaustion, wasn't it? Yes. Do we even need to talk about this? Orange juice once again dominating the whole world in performance. Good luck. What's your favorite stock? Favorite stock? What do you mean? My favorite asset? Orange juice futures. Now and forever. The 1.618 was broken today for the first time in human history, as it was tested yesterday for the first time in human history. Highest close ever, highest price ever. Orange juice futures. You will not drink orange juice because it will be a rich man's beverage. Oh my God, super cycling. It all started though with a predictable, recognizable, researched
I wonder if all the other
structure.
universes are thriving on wokeness and bedonomics like the USA, or are they laughing at us?
Oh, dude, I don't even know, man. Like they don't. That's like asking about an ant colony. Hey, what's that ant colony's politics on the current queen ant? Like, they don't care. I was having a conversation in New York at a rooftop bar about this, where it's just like, man, isn't it like there's things happening on our planet are just the most insignificant, stupid things ever. Who cares, man? We should be thinking about like trying to create wormholes. You know, interstellar travel, really getting to Mars. Like, that's what we should all be focused on together. Nah, can't do that. Extending human life, you know, I mean, we've been working on that. We're doing well. But now you've seen there's a chart where, like, the U.S. life expectancy has dropped. I mean, 3 years in a row since COVID. It's been plummeting. I mean, it's like the lowest life expectancy, I think, in like 25, 30 years. Yeah, you're like, oh man, this all sucks. And it's like, well, you know, in the blink of an eye, we'll all be gone, you know. We'll be gone. So it was like, did it really matter who you voted for or whatever, blah, blah, blah. I mean, it's just insignificant stuff, man. So that's why I do like talking about space and aliens over politics all day. You know, quasars and black holes. Yeah. You'll catch me talking about that stuff at Rooftop Bar. So, all right, orange juice is the king. You will not stop it. Go ahead and try to stop it. It's your funeral. The aliens won't be there for it. So commodities like you know, coffee, man, shoot, dude. Thought maybe that springback test failed here, you know. But dude, what's setting up on cotton or coffee? Maybe. Need to go a little bit lower here. 886, 150. Man, if we could get 150, it could be the dream. But that B point hit a 618, so it could be a cipher. I don't know if I trust a cipher. Could be. It's just tough for me to believe that an M shape's gonna really reverse everything here when, like, it feels like the bubble, like the rally ended, you know, the uptrend ended and you're in a downtrend, and normally they would conclude at 886s, like 117.50 down here. Just never got it, man. Just a decent day, but I don't still no yet. Still in a downtrend. Still below 174. Yeah. Natural gas just not doing anything. Still great though. I mean, still set up for way higher prices, just not yet.
Pretty soon the only thing you will want to talk about is Jupiter on CB. The universe will win, haha.
What's up, Kalo, dude? Yeah, is that true? Not true. I don't know, man. Because orange juice is the king. So is live cattle futures. Just revving up, getting ready to break to all-time highs again. The old all-time high was 171. It's so elevated. Yeah, you like, buyers could not break 182.85, but still, any pullback that pivots above 171 is the higher low. But look at the obscene. It's almost like not safe for work. Bearish divergence on live cattle futures. I mean, it's so real, but these trends are insane. I'm seeing some divergence that's so pronounced like this just getting invalidated, not even being reliable. So purchasing power of the US dollar, bye-bye. Rice futures, right? When they're, I figured, like, I know we've seen like this gap down, but I figured like wasn't there like a crazy thing that was going on with people like rushing to buy rice in Texas or something. There's a shortage and it not really translating on the chart much, is it? Just an old level from history is now resistance. Very real resistance. Look at this, 2012. That's such a key level, and you're below it right now. You've tested it formally as resistance, so it could be a lot more. There could be more downside if it repeats history. So, all right. Anyway, okay. Commodities, cool story. Let's look at U.S. oil. That wasn't doing anything. Was a coin flip, and now very interesting. I'm back above $78. There's more work to be done, but dang, dude. Yeah, so the big number, the big level on oil is 82.75 or so. Breaking that, that's where you're looking for, you know, high to low here. 88 to 103. You want common retraces after a bottom's been put in, you know, after a deep drawdown or at least moderate drawdown. That's the target zone on U.S. oil. If this really, I mean, if buyers can keep the price above $75, $78 long enough, and then you can break the next little resistance, yeah, easy enough. But if it's a wedge, like you're truly a wedge breakout, you have a target of 103.72. I mean, 96 and 103. Those are the traditional Fibonacci targets for following wedge breakouts. Okay, now we'll move along, sir. Rolls Royce, man, if G-Dog's in here. Yeah, this is the way it was looking, man. It was looking real strong, man. Real strong, whichever way you want to look at it. It was just like this wick right here. If you have it, everything, you know, confined within, it's like the heart line was just being tested and holding and then just boom, earnings. No, not even earnings. My God, earnings is coming up though, so I'll be really careful here. What is this? August 3rd? Yeah, next week maybe. Incredible. Highest daily candle close on Rolls Royce since February of 2020. Multi-year highs. It's incredible. This was, yeah. This is G-Dog going. He went long based on this springback test. Buyers recaptured a level, like, and then they formally tested it a couple times. That's what Shiba Inu's doing right now. That's the signal. That's the buying signal. There are signals. And price action correlating to historical levels, buyers recapturing it, and then if Japanese candlestick pattern at that level is a real nice icing on the cake, let there be no doubt, actionable entry. But since then, berserk. What's up, Caleb, dude? I mean, planet coins. Bro, if you could get through the solar system of all of them, right? You could go stocks, crypto, commodities, whatever. Could we find, is there a planet for every, you know, an asset for every planet? Because of course there's Jupiter, because Caleb keeps letting us know, right? Okay, is there a Venus coin or a Venus stock? Mercury stock coin. We'll figure it out. Good God, what a day. Weight Watchers, remember, broke out yesterday. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Weight Watchers. There's just not much here. We were talking about interstellar travel in wormholes. Well, 941 was the wormhole for Weight Watchers, so we really need to focus on developing a Weight Watchers-esque type technology if we want to ever, you know, reach outside of our own solar system, galaxy, whatever, you know. See you at 1637. I mean, there's a gap here, I know. Maybe the gap fills. Maybe a formal bullish back test of 941.884 occurs first. But my God, you've done it. You've done it. You've space and time has been warped, man. On Weight Watchers. We will win. Diabetes will lose. Stitch Fix that had been looking, oh my God, it had been looking so nice. Up 12.72%, highest daily candle close since June 13th, and getting very close to an extreme breakout. You'll probably test it tomorrow, next couple days, 467 above that. Yes, I understand the harmonic aggressive target, $6 for the trade up, but this could be something that is ushering in a completely new trend, new wave. 876 hard target up there. Yeah, that's the big one above. I mean, we're talking about almost doubling in price above 467. Stitch Fix, yes. Still a better company than Jupiter Coin because they at least do something. Yeah. Incredible. NIO that had been there. Yes, the divergence was extreme. The highest daily candle close on NEO since December 9th of last year. This is where the dreams come true. Down at 886s, not always. I mean, a lot of times not immediately. This is where it's drawn out. This is where disbelief rallies begin. But you could taste how exhausted the sellers were down here. So nice, man. So key breakout, 1380. If buyers are able to take out all the supply at this level, there's not really anything there till like $23. So there is massive upside on NEO above 1380. Why? Look, it's the like IPO peak, right? Look, 2018, years ago. Upside potential on NEO, we're talking like 70+%. NIO, yeah. Oh my God, dude. Union Pacific up 10.4%. Gapped up on earnings. It's the best. Gosh, man. Yeah, thanks, dude. Cheers. Where just beautiful. I mean, levels defended. Didn't quite get to that 179 spot. There's too much demand. And just running. Yeah, beautiful. Supply line broken. It was running and then just crescendoing today. Amazing. Boeing Company, rectangle. Look at that huge impulse candle. Gapped up, broken out. And then just ran all day to conclude its ascent. And is now soon testing a very real level that is a peak from 2020 years ago. You break that, well, 293. Trend reverse and look, the lowest low, then the higher lows, then the higher highs. Well, not quite yet, I guess, because of the harmonic, but yeah, this is good. Boomer stocks indeed. Beautiful rectangle breakout on earnings. Here's another one that was just, it was there, man. It was there for you. It's been there for you. Gap, GPS. It's like the stage is set. The stage is set, and it's been set for 50% upside. Why is that, man? Because history tells us exactly what happens when buyers defend this level that they've defended since time immemorial. The level, 1992. It became support in 1996 through 1997. And then once again, 2002. 2008. It's like the gap comment, like the Olin comment. Once every decade, once every 10 years plus, the comet comes right back around. You can see it. You have a chance if you want to make some money. Yeah, these are levels. But then just remember, this is a piece of time that is very rare. As you can see, you only spent a little while there, and then like after the conclusion of this formal and successful back test, it took us how many days? Oh, just 4,000 days to ever see that price again. 4,000. So again, that's a comet making its rounds. It's going around our solar system, right? In the orbit. Thousands of days every time. Okay, so you had your chance, and when a few hundred more days go by and this thing's doubled in price, can't say, should I buy now on GPS? Wow, what a day. Google gapped up. It did its thing, man. The third target of the trade setup, 143.22. You're on your way. We'll see if you can get there. Highest daily candle close since like April 13th, 2022. Incredible. It was a flag. Hidden bullish divergence. Amen. ICL was okay too. Like breaking. Oh yeah. Look at ICL here, dude. Okay. And this is unreal. Oh, it's so, look at this. Okay, so there's this low from 2014. There's this high, this candle high close from 2018, and then like confirmed in 2018 the second time as a real level, and then this formal back test in 2021 before mooning. Look what's happened. Buyers have recaptured that level, and then just yesterday you got your formal bullish back test. So it's been reconfirmed by market participants that old level from years ago is support again. And look at the follow through with pretty much a bullish Marabazoo. Highest daily candle close on ICL since April 3rd. And it's just really begun, right? The supply line that takes you back to April of 2022, over a year, is broken. Levels from history. Back tested as support. Up 4.2% today.
Is that a joint? Is that a joint?
Wow, man. Things happening on this market. for sure. Tau education. Tau. My God, dude. I know. Just every day it's looking stronger and stronger. Above the 200 still. Engulfed today. 966 target eventually. And possibly the continuation of the trend, which would take you to probably $14. All these higher lows, higher highs. It's in an uptrend. And guess what? You're identifying a bullish consolidation structure in a bullish trend. Bullish indicators and a bullish trend. Dang, dude. Micron. Wow, look at this, dude. That ascending triangle broke out, then you just tested that very real resistance, and then a dark cloud cover reversal, and it played out, but then just right back to test the demand line. And broken back out, really. This is something else, dude. Under Armour. That's a piercing line today. It's almost an identical setup to same market participants as Gap, GPS to Under Armour. So Alibaba, which is, in my opinion, the absolute most colossal sized momentum shifting reversal structure on the entire stock market, really. And you know what was the green light for owning this asset was anything above 85.71. That's when, okay, the argument is valid to own BABA. And so it has just really begun to separate, or it's trying, man. And the target is sights unseen, right? We don't have the technology to really even know. I'm kidding. But 158 to 219 targets, but it just might take 6 months, you know. It's just something that you look at and you say. And the volume that came in at the bottom, I don't know why, but when I was on the floor of the New York Stock Exchange, we actually pulled up BABA. We were talking about it. And the highest volume was at the bottom. And then we looked at the top too. I don't know, this volume's just off from what we were looking at. And so, and lots of volume here too. Man, buyers really coming in to defend this level. But they don't want to touch it, man. Chinese stocks, like, all right, that's not touching it because of fundamentals. This is an emotionalist thing, right? There's no emotion involved with identifying structure. You could X out what it says BABA. It could just be blank. This is just, I mean, above the 200-day moving average. When are you doing that? You're not doing that. You haven't been doing that. You've been well below it, and it's now broken. You've broken back above the 200-day simple moving average and the key inflection point from history. This is just it, man. This is, you want to talk about dreams? The BABA dream is there. Look at Foot Locker. That could be a joke, but my God, dude, I wanted to get above 2768, but this is quite possibly a type 2 return of a completed bullish bat pattern. Hard to just ignore this, man. Because you made your low, then you made your lower low, then all of a sudden you're making a higher low. Now you're confirming the higher low for now. You know, I get below 200 moving average, all that. I get, but this is just one. You need to put Foot Locker on your watch list because this is why you see this level 1997 and 2004 and 5. Like getting back above that level, that's where this happens. Yeah. Foot Locker, please pay attention. Shake Shack, that was also a dream. Had a pretty good day today. My God, dude. So close to a breakout that could take it to 96.71. I mean, look at these M shapes. Look what they're doing. They're playing out again. Schwab just up at that 200 moving average. Still in a downtrend technically, right? It's just having a rally. Bear market rallies happen. So just like looking at I'm just like looking through my watch list, man. You know, kind of like looking across different markets and all that. Expedia, look at this stuff, man. Getting ready for 138. I just like, you can't, it's just so incredible the way these market participants defend these levels. Sometimes they don't, but then they reconfirm the validity after the failure, after the false bearish breakdown. Yeah, 139 really. You can see why. And then above that, it's like 159. Crazy, man. All over this place. You get it how, like, how can you get excited about crypto? They're just, most are not doing, they almost look the same. Most charts look the same. And they just don't look like this right now. But it's crazy though, right? It's like, here I am. And all this excitement, all these good things. And I got a request for Mara and Jupiter coin. Nice. Oh, no, they're not really, you know, Mara, you're just pull back some. Wherever the pivot occurs, as long as it's above 886, you're fine. $8.86. Target still, it's been $20. Like if you're above 886, remember you tipped me and we were just hanging out at this level. The target was $20.80. You almost got there. You went to 1997. You can see why it's a target. That's still the target. If that price, if the buyers are ever able to take that resistance out, 31.27 starts getting choppy up there. A lot of different peaks and valleys. So that's it. You requested it. It's up 4%. After hours, up another %. Wow. So 5% now. Great. Not much to look at though, right? I mean, it's just impulsing. Okay, I mean, this is literally a request, right? Or was it even? Yeah, technically it was a request. Which again, we were just looking at all these stocks and look at this, I'm just deflated. Nothing about it is something that's good to me. Like, I just don't care. We already talked about why.
Hey brother, I'm still in RNDR, can we take a look please? Lol, that day the setup was great, I exchanged the link for RNDR. Rookie mistake.
You exchanged the link for RNDR? Can we take a look? Well, I mean, again, there's no action to take here. It's out of support, but if this support doesn't hold, then it's going down 15% to the all-time lows. So great. Jupiter coin. I don't even know. Let's see. I don't even know what chart we were looking at anymore. Wait. Maybe it's Binance? Yep, see, I don't like it anymore. I hate it now. I'm done with it. Like that's the problem. When new pieces of data present themselves, that's enough for me to change my mind, right? You had like two lows going on, a confirmation low at a key level. That was there. That happened. But all this time's gone by, and the only thing occurring is distribution. Failure to see any high. Nope. Bearish now. Like you can flip, yes, from, let's see, we're getting some good mid-June. Okay, 6 weeks later, 6 weeks of data is enough for someone to be like, I don't like it anymore. That's terrible. That's really bad. And below 181, no, I'm good. Like maybe it holds. It's above the 200-day moving average. It hasn't, like the lows from April and May have not been taken out yet. But this is not a good thing when you were making higher highs, higher lows, and all of a sudden you made another higher low, then lower highs multiple times. You better be getting back above 181 quick. Otherwise, it's a long way down. It really is a 111 target below 181. Long enough. Yep. Like, you better pray for Bitcoin because that is the only way render's going higher. Exchange the link for render. This would be buying high anyway. So the problem with like harmonics at these levels, continuation harmonics are just not as inherently good as like reversal harmonics, where we looked at Stitch Fix, we looked at Apple or Activision from like in 2019, Bitcoin in 2019, right? Those are reversal harmonics. I think like you have like way more upside potential just based on the fact that it's coming off of a massive drawdown. The problem with like harmonics like this is the upside could very well be limited because you've already been on this insane run. So yeah, I mean, it's just not great. I mean, this is bad. The lower high, the 6 weeks of new data is gross. I've changed my tone. I'll do that when it's warranted. Yep, lower highs. That's uncharacteristic of what's been going on. And anything below this, I don't want it. I don't want render below 181 because I know the downside potential is so vast. That's it. It's that simple. Can't help it, man. Let's look at is it Paul also? No, I was looking at PACW. Is it even PACW anymore? I think they changed the ticker. No, they didn't. It was the other one. Look at what happened. Yeah, no structures playing out or working. It's just not happening, man. Like, so look what happened. Yesterday goes down like 50% or something stupid, and then he scaps up today 27%. This is, you want to talk about casino? Welcome to the casino. But in all, only a lower high than the previous high. Interest rates going up can't be good for any regional bank.
I'm new to your channel, love what you do. I learn so much. Could you give me a 2 for PLS check ticker love? I played the hammer today and holding, and MU, weekly high and low, THX.
What's up, Willian? Wow, that's a very unique name. Thank you, dude. Yeah, you talking about love? Well, that's an airline company. That's Southwest. We already looked at Micron, so boom. You could just rewind. And I don't know about this, man. This is garbage. Very, very bad. You know what I want to do is I want to look at... It's crazy, right? The difference. KRE, though. Fresh highs. Highest daily candle close since March 13th. So reversing. Heading on up. You're kind of approaching pretty key level here. $50, $51. Well, what's wild though is did it make an 886? Imagine like regional banks M-shaping. It was so close, right? The 886 was 33.35 and it got to 34.71. So that's a pretty magic area down there. Buyers defended. Working on some sort of V shape a little bit, right? Yeah, he wanted to see. Well, Airline's been killing it, man. Well, they had been. They pulled back. Yeah. Sir, here it is. Here you talk. Speaking of M shapes, bullish bat patterns that virtually completed. All that divergence and broke out, and now what are buyers doing? Whoa, okay. So this level that you see it, okay, it was this peak from September of 2014 before this crazy like drawdown and then a rally, right? But then it got re-regarded as support a couple times, I think, in 2016 and multiple times in 2016. See that level right there? Well, the buyers broke that level late June, and now they're defending it. So they're reconfirming the validity of this area from 2016 as support again. So it may, and that's real. You get some really nice price action above 35.39. Look at history. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. That's all. It happens. The only time it hadn't been happening was in July of last year, where it was just such little demand, lower highs, below the 200-day moving average, and a very real downtrend. But I think anything above 35.39 would turn it a target of 44.30. So you're talking about 23 to 30% upside on Southwest Airline. This is a massive M shape completed. Up 2%. Yeah, there's a gap fill. Yeah, gap to fill at around $37. You got earnings, though. Earnings coming up tomorrow. Be very careful. It could make or break this back test. But just think about how you're above the 200 as you had just been below it, like Baba, just below it forever. And then now that's changed. The 200 is now beginning to upslope for the first time since November of 2021. There's like some major developments on these charts, man, all over the stock market. Crypto, yeah, maybe, dude. Maybe. Just jokes. Most of them are jokes. They are casino pumps. All right, yeah, just, okay. You like, okay, crypto, and then you look at Square, and it's like Square was impeccable, man. Its earnings coming up though, right? August 3rd, so next week. All right, well, this just, what an argument for upside at that 886 in May. At support from history. What a run it's been on so far. Beautiful. No buyer exhaustion in sight either. That's the beauty of it. On the daily, just bullish convergence. Not overbought. Just sitting in the bullish control zone at 66. Very nice, man. How about we just check back on ENR, highest daily candle close since mid-May. And the dream. This is the one that's screaming the loudest about because of the technical
is
developments.
Coin still on target or has it stagnated out? Thanks for all you do.
Chris Sun, thanks for the 20, dude. 20 super chat. And then Caleb right after. Oh my God. Lure Jenkins.
Caleb Shockley super chatted $50. Can you go back to you and turn into Macho Man Randy Savage for some TA? The people love it. Also shout out to Miss Teen Crypto Total Smoke Storm.
Smoke Storm? I've never heard of that. I've heard of Smoke Show, not Smoke Storm. Thank you so much for the 50. And Kristen, thank you for the 20. Yeah, I'll give it a shot, man. $50 minimum for Macho Man Randy Savage TA. Sure. But I've already analyzed it, so we're just going to have to, won't be as fun this time. I can give it a shot, man. But look, ENR. This is why you invest in yourself. This is why you learn about everything I try to teach you. So you're able to identify these insane developments at key levels. So you can manage your risk very easily. Where it's a no-brainer on where to set the stop loss, where to set the entry, and where to take profits. No-brainer. No questions. Nothing to worry about. Those are the best. The stars all aligned on this one. So very optimistic for $40, $41 in time. It's going to keep going and going and going. Yes. Coin, is it still on target? Yeah, and what's the problem? I'm just, this is a level. Certainly, buyers couldn't even test 116. The issue is the downside could be so vast, and it's still fine, right? Look, think about coin dropping all the way to $58. It's still making a higher low than the previous low. That's what's crazy about it. So, yeah, $83 target for a back test. you can't be weirded out by that. It was broken, you know. So, but like, yeah, above 83.24 long enough. I'm thinking 150. But yeah, you just got to keep your eye on the price here on the weekly. It's just so ridiculous, you know. Robinhood looks like this. Coin, Kathy Wood's ARK looks like this. There's some good looking charts, man. The composite operator's signature down here. Look at the freaking RSI on the weekly on Coinbase is 65. So it's not even overbought. Wow. Incredible. Yeah, you can't ignore, I mean, 113 or 115 or whatever, the high from 2022. Could very well be a reversal point. But if it is, then again, look to $83 for the back test of the breakout. Oh my God, sorry about that. Yeah, look on the 8s. Look on the lates. Excuse me. Jesus chimes for the new day. Wow. Hey, Chris the Pissed, thank you so much for joining the Citadel the first month ever. Thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate the support. 100% crowdsourced stream. So, you're it. You're the tips here, Patreon, merch, whatever. That's it. I have no monetization on my YouTube. Nothing from them. I have no sponsorships. Never have. And never will unless NVIDIA comes up and they're like, hey, bro, I like it. Put the NVIDIA logo up. And I'll do it for $10. I don't care. Because I believe in that product. Love it. But, yeah. It's all y'all. Crowdsourced. And then, let's see. Aloha wants to see wheat futures. Okay. Well, let's go to the next one, which I believe was the Macho Man Randy Savage. Y'all are just going to have to bear with while I do this. If you don't want satirical joke, bad impressions of former WWF wrestlers, this is when you can hit mute or tune out. You've been warned, and I think you would appreciate that if you're so mature, man. I know, I get it, dude. I don't even know what I'm doing, man.
Okay, so we're taking a look at YFI, the cream of the crop, the one that's gonna take over the world, man. The cream always rises to the top, man, when you got a type 2 return of a bullish harmonic. This thing's been in development since June of last year. Oh yeah, if you break 7,450, this thing's gonna go to the Andromeda Galaxy. We're gonna see those aliens they took out of those spaceships. We're gonna see it, man. And we're gonna beat the living crap out of them at $18,000. Those aliens aren't gonna stand a chance against Wi-Fi.
Okay, there it is. I hope it was worth. That's it. The aliens are screwed. They got no chance, yeah. That's why we brought up Miss Tinkerton. Hopefully she didn't see that and never will. That'd be great. Who we kidding? She'd probably think it was hilarious. Which is good. All right, so it's a new day, and we've gotten through the request. The stream's been live for over an hour now. Raki, remember it's like one, hey, one request, one tip, They'll keep trying to sneak him in on me or something. What the heck?
Love from London, UK. Could we have Nat Gas and Near please Mitch? Praying gesture. Smiley face.
Good news. We already looked at natural gas today, briefly. Still looks fine for way more upside. So I looked at it for you, technically, already, preemptively, because the aliens gave me the power of knowing the future, right, Cabo? And so we'll look at near for you, so you get both. And I did that for William, too. You'd have put me in an awkward spot if I had not looked at both assets. Well, here's near. I mean, I don't know what to tell you, dude. It's like same situation, different harmonic. Extension harmonic with a type 2 return, potentially, but who's to say anyone's going to buy this crap? If you look left, it's not really like at a good level. I mean, there's just not much here. So, you know, normally you want to see like harmonics completing and type 2 returns happening at a key level from history. I don't know. You could try to, we look at the 3-day or something, maybe it'll, see, to me, I'm looking at it like that, where it's so pathetic that you're probably just going to do it again and head down to 53 cents. So if it's not, though, if you're like, I want to take action on near because I have to, because I'm like the kid in, you know, the meme where his neck veins popping out and it's like, I haven't looked at crypto, I haven't gone long on crypto in 10 seconds. If you got to do it, man, I guess 125 is the big level. I don't think you want to see the asset fall below that. It's over below that. I'll just be really nice here. The candle open and this wick from 2020, below 129, 125, it's done. You don't want to own it at all. You don't. But if it's above it, all right, this could be the lowest risk entry area ever on near. So that's it, dude. Fruit fly support indeed. Yes, fruit fly. Fine like a fruit fly. Oh my God, I'm gonna sneeze. I think wow, I think I'm allergic to near coin. Wow, having like a reaction. Don't do it, man. 125, 129. Below that, auto sell. I just don't see. For me, it always stems to the compared to GPS, compared to Under Armour, compared to Energizer. What could have been compared to Google, or could have been compared to Nvidia, or could have been compared to American Airlines or VTRS or Square or BAP or Costco or frickin' Cuervo, QRBO or Coin or Baba. This is trash. Why? You only have so much money. So why put it in something? I don't know. Extension patterns could play out great, man. You're at the level. It very well could. Like, okay, if this plays out, around this level is where this happens. Based on history, like of harmonics and what a successful type 2 return would manifest into. It normally something like that. But there's just very little demand right now. And the crypto sentiment is garbage. Where's the liquidity, bro? 45,000 volume on Binance. 45,000. We're looking for 1 million volume daily minimum, right? 45,000, 1 million. Yeah, a little low, right? A lot of low. And that's what's happened to most cryptos. The volume in liquidity has become so abysmal. That's why it feels just like you're playing the lottery. You're not really trading anymore. Crypto, it's like, yeah, we'll identify the patterns at key levels, but most time the sellers push the price below these supports, liquidity grab, and then a sharp spike back above them. You saw what happened in Chainlink. You saw what happened in Bitcoin Cash. Yeah, the crazy runs after the false bearish breakdown where they're hitting their lowest lows in like years, but then they're going up 200%. It's like, okay, cool market, nice effing market. You're as 58 million volume. Oh, yeah. Tell me who they are, who those people are. On this exchange, it says 51,000 volume. So, but yeah, let's aggregate all the volume together on all exchanges. Yeah, this really looks like it's got 58 million volume on it. Okay. And let's just not even talk about, lack of regulation. I mean, how much like spoofing and wash trading be going on. I think Binance has gotten caught doing that before. So, okay. All right, man. Well, there's just stuff out there that looks good, and there's other stuff out there that looks bad. And then mostly everything else, 99% of everything is just not actionable right now for long. It's just not. You know how I stand on things. There might be a couple cryptos out there that have some very real potential low risk entries, but sentiment, like mostly everything's pretty garbage on crypto. Now that could turn around and change, and I'll be waiting for that data, and we will talk about it when it does occur. But for now, the stock market has proven time and time again this whole year that's where the money should be to grow it. Crypto has been very talking about swing trading. No, I'm sitting there, I'm going to buy it and dollar cost average and hold. Yeah, okay, dude, great. Talk about strategizing and managing risk. Stock market. That's been the place. All right, so here's Bitcoin, man. One day things will change. Just we got to get through it. Enjoy doing things while we wait for 31K to break. No idea how long it's going to take. I think it will happen eventually. I just don't know when. So I think Bitcoin, Ethereum are in DCA territory where one is just averaging down. Hey, price goes down. You got some cash. Okay, Bitcoin, Ethereum. All right. Maybe Shiba because of the technicals with the trade set up, the stop loss set up. Protect yourself because it fails. Okay. But, with the higher highs, higher lows on Bitcoin for now, I mean, everything's good until the price is going below $25,000. So thanks for the likes, love, support, contributions, everything between. Enjoy your Macho Man Randy Savage on YFI. They're there, man. Like KSM and YFI, they've got some really good arguments on the weekly. It's just, dude, because of the market's illiquidity, I just don't know. It could take 6+ months before we get resolution off these massive completions, like these great setups on the weekly. So if you're wanting to round KSM, YFI, and Shiba are some really good ones in crypto. Mostly everything's crap. I mean, XRP is good. It's been good, right? Because the accumulation, the World Economic Forum, haha, I've been joking about it. XLM's riding the coattails. I think they've reversed their trend. They're uptrending now. Higher highs are lows. Most cryptos are not doing that. So I'll be back. Until next time, respect the TA. You go Bob Wall's coming in. Bob Wall's coming in. The $50 contribution. Let's go about how about Thanks again, dude.
Gentlemen in the mix.